Hello.
Hi, I'm Jill.
And I'm Gianna.
And welcome to the We Talk About It All
Talk About It All
podcast.
podcast. Sorry.
Where apparently I'm only talking.
And we talk about it all and we give... I'm sorry. Cashew over here, I thought she wanted to join in for a second because as soon as you said after
threw you off, huh?
I thought she was saying, and I'm Cashew, where we give you
Where we talk about it
all
all.
and give you our opinions.
that no one ever asked for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's wrong, but that's okay. We're going to go with it.
We're going to rock and roll with that because you know what? She's only going to scream again if we stop this and restarted it.
Oh, definitely.
Look at Sissy looking at you. She's not your cat.
But I'm the feeder, right? I'm the
Who
food bag
who
lady.
saved your life today when Cooper tried to give you a smackdown?
Oh.
Me, I did.
He's giving an angry face.
So you've said you've brought something for us this
No,
week.
well,
here.
here's my thing. That's...
Oh no. It's very nerve-wracking to hear sirens in our town now. We had a brush fire.
I thought that was her screaming.
The siren.
No, I thought she was like screaming along with it.
Maybe the dog. They open the dog and the dog barks in the
They
hallway.
open the dog and the door.
Maybe that is why she's screaming because they're opening the dog up.
Oh God, please. No,
You said something and I don't know what she's gonna talk about right now. She literally did not tell me. I was like, should we wait for
No,
the
it's
podcast?
just-
She just mentioned TikTok.
No, we've been looking for different like fitness things on TikTok and all. So I was looking for these compound fitness exercises that one of the gentlemen at work told me about. We have a fitness trainer at work, so he was telling me that. So I somehow got feel the moan, eh, Coop?
Cooper snoring. He's
That,
bored.
that wasn't a snore. That was a full blown
That was like,
moan. Yeah, like I'm setting in.
These horrors are boring. Sorry.
Somehow, TikTok is not really set up where like I kind of just watch what you send me through texts. So I don't really
I'm
have
an avid TikToker.
Yeah, I don't really have like a For You or anything going on.
The algorithm doesn't know who you are and they don't
No.
know what you like.
And I'm okay with that because, it's fine. However, somehow I got put on this.
What side of TikTok are you
Did
on?
you not hear that? It's like a symphony of noise from him.
All right. What side of TikTok are you on? Share with us. Let's hear what side you're TikTok. What are you TikToking on?
I don't know if there's a side.
There's sides to
however-
TikTok. What side are you on?
What side are you on?
Well, okay, my one account's on the fitness cooking side of TikTok.
Oh,
and
that's
then
what
my
you
other
mean.
one's kind of
Oh.
like on like Marvel, Star Wars, funny videos.
Apparently, I'm on the old lady side,
Oh.
but it's not really old lady. Because here's the thing. So I get this thing where it's like, I'm too old for this, which is apparently a TikTok trend.
Okay.
It
I don't know
seems
if I've
like
seen this one.
Well, it seems like it was like February-ish. Everybody was jumping on this. I'm too old for this bandwagon, where you name 5 things that you're too old for.
February TikToks.
That's what it looked like when I
okay.
went, because then it went down a rabbit hole and they kept sending me it because I was like, what the
Oh
hell
my
is
god,
this?
I just got that yesterday. I was watching somebody like TikTok, obviously since it's like food and fitness. I first had it for recipes, and then we started working out. So I like was looking up exercises on that because I didn't want like my whole feed to be like all mishmashed my other account. So I was like, I'll make a second one for that. So this, all of a sudden, I literally switched off the account because it was so much. There's a thing on TikTok you can also make besides just videos. You can like swipe pictures, and one person who like I followed did like what I eat in a day, and I swiped through it. Then somebody was like, what I eat in the day to get my protein. I was like, let me see. We're trying to figure out our protein. I did. Every TikTok after that was that. And I was even like pressing not interested.
Yeah.
And it would not give up. Like sometimes it's like so bad. Like I even refreshed it. It was a little bit better.
No, it's
but
like legit.
They don't give up
No,
sometimes.
it's like
if you watch one
like
thing.
where I feel like that's why I think I like Instagram better because
They don't get it. They don't. Their algorithm is not as...
no,
good.
you get some.
No,
but you
yeah, like I
just
have
don't-
fitness stuff,
every once
but
in a while
it's
they'll
not
throw
like...
something in there. But like this was legitimately, when I tell you back.
No, I'm
back.
I
back.
wish I could have literally screen
And I'm
recorded my
just
thing because
like-
it was 100 and it was all the same like font.
But
and
that's not
everything.
what has me. That's
so
not
annoying.
what has me.
Okay.
What has me is now because it's back to back. I'm like, all right, I'm thinking, of course, because I don't really know TikTok well. Like, all right, eventually it's gonna go, and then maybe like
No,
if
you
I
have
search,
to tell them they're
yeah.
not interested.
Well,
refresh, close out the app sometimes, and it will fix
There
it.
was a couple of people that were my age, so I was like, oh, this is interesting. Let me see what these folks are like too old for because. Hello, something that sounds like I'm too old for this sounds like it should be people of my age bracket. Not 25, 24. What the hell are you too old for? No offense, but your people are like, what's wrong with them? How could you be too old for anything? You're not even old.
Oh, I'm probably too old for the Disney Channel.
okay, yeah, this is not the stuff that
No.
they were saying. Yeah, you're too old for the Disney Channel.
Too old
That
for
makes
Disney
sense.
Channel,
However, they
Nickelodeon.
were like acting like they were some kind of like 60-year-old grown ass people, and I'm like, are you joking me? Like
That'd
the
be
ones that
one
were
thing
my
if
age
they
were
had
not even
made
saying the things.
the whole, if they have a podcast episode behind them that said they sit with their lapped blankets and they knit and they do bingo, maybe like me, I got the mentality of senior
You're too
living
young
here.
for that. There's a difference there. But the sad part is the people that were older were like discussing like, I'm too old to care what people say about my clothes, and which yes, because then I was like, oh, let me see what I would.
Sorry, it
It's a
sounded.
lot
It was a
of
blood.
running chaos.
No,
It
but
sounds like a blood
that
curdle
scream,
scream.
that was a blood curdle scream. Oh my god! And
sounds
now
like-
there's like a car.
Yeah, that's like
The
someone-
motorcades are here. I know. I've seen. Listen, I caught that car the other day when I was walking down. I saw it. It's a blue car.
Remember we always used to have a car in the other apartment that.
Yeah, it
always
was
went
our. It was the tenant. Oh no, it was the
down.
silver
No,
car.
Yeah, it always went down.
And then,
the street.
but the one, our one tenant, he had a red car, and
Yeah,
he would
his was
his
loud.
would start up, and then
But he would just leave. Like,
no,
this
but
guy
the
would
silver
always
car would
ride
run it,
down our
and
street.
we were on like a 4-way, or no, we were the stop sign, and then it was like a main thing.
Yeah,
He should have been stopping, but he ran through it.
he would do.
There's a lot
nice
of
roll.
traumatized things that have happened on that street, looking out on the window.
I was just telling the story of
About-
Victor today.
About her. Oh my god, I can't
I
even.
think we told that here.
Have we? I don't know. I mean, we could do it real quick because it is. I'm still traumatized by it. The way it was set up was we had 3 windows, and our kitchen table was like on the one window. Too young for this. I sat and I would look out the window.
Like
I
an old
keep
lady.
my tabs on everybody. I knew everybody knew wherever they were going. Did you belong? Did you not belong? I knew you. And one day we're sitting there. You're there too, but you're on like the way your thing was. You can't see out the window.
We heard something.
We heard a motorcycle.
And we're like, oh, and I think you even said, like, oh, imagine that's Victor.
Yeah.
And, like, lo and behold,
Because
you
he
move the curtain,
he had
and you're like,
mentioned
it is Victor.
And he had came around once, and then
Yeah.
he came around again, and he popped a wheelie.
I think he hit, like, something in the
No,
street.
I don't
and
know.
then
No.
think he-
I saw what
Oh, no,
happened.
you know what?
He popped
He-
a wheelie,
he
and he went too
might have-
high back.
He might have not meant to pop a wheelie, but he might have, when he was going, he might have revved it too
Revved
much.
it, and he pulled it
and the wheel
up.
went up.
And he held on to that bad boy and skidded down half of the block. Mm-hmm. Got up. Because I looked at it, I go, he just fell off the bike.
Yeah, he popped up really
He
quick.
popped up, and
Well,
did
he
he have a
rolled-
helmet on?
No.
No, he didn't.
No.
He had a pit helmet on?
No.
Yes. He had a pit helmet
and the
on,
helmet
and it flew off.
He didn't. I don't think he had it clipped.
I don't think he had it on. But he just got up, and there was blood
But
all
he
down
rolled.
the side. Oh
he
my
kind of, once he let go of the bike, he rolled into like the gutter. Kind of.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what
So
stopped
once he
him was
finally
the
let
curb.
go of the bike,
Or a car stopped him, like something that was parked. I think I don't know if it was the curb.
no,
or
he
him.
just fell into the curb. It was
Curb.
actually all empty,
But he
except
scraped
for
his
our
whole
side of the street.
whole front of his face.
all
And
blood. It
He
was so
come to find
traumatizing.
out later, he didn't want to let go of the bike because A, he had just gotten it fixed, and B, he didn't have the registration and proper
Yeah.
documents on it yet. So he did not want it riding into the middle of a main
Street,
drag,
yeah,
and
basically.
then
and somebody running over
yeah,
it, and
it would have been
which
'cause
it didn't. It stopped like right, like
was
where the
very
stop
fortunate,
sign
right
would
before
be.
it, yeah.
yeah, and he
And
continued rolling.
He was lucky. People were like
from our
trying
building,
To, yeah,
they
they
were
were
out
trying
there
to
with
like
him.
help.
They were walking
They were
their
walking
dog.
dogs and stuff, and they tried to like stop the bike and like, or like at least stop the cars that were coming. Because
Yeah.
that's what we were talking. That's how we got into it. We were talking about some. The one guy was that works for me has a motorcycle, and he was saying how it was a nice day. He was going to bring it out, but he wasn't sure. And so he said he has the like a big one like him, like the chopper ones, and. I said, yeah, I was telling him the story, and I said...
so traumatizing. Like, I can still picture it so clearly in my mind.
Well,
'Cause
I said to him, I said,
I
mine-
feel like I'm the only person that saw it in, like, from start to
Yeah,
finish.
I only kind of saw the
the
tumble
end where,
down,
like,
yeah.
he was, like... Because I was
Tumble
like,
down,
oh, my
popped up.
God. I think you got up and, like...
Yeah,
well, I
I
think
saw
you were
when he
coming.
popped up,
Because
yeah.
I was like, look, here he comes again. And,
But-
oh, Lord, did he?
I'm more afraid for what happens when you're off the bike and a car is coming. Like, yes, he got very hurt falling off the bike. But
Yeah.
I'm more afraid that nobody knows you just fell off a bike and they're coming around that corner.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's not a stop. So, like, people were trying to, like, stop the cars and stuff. So he picked that bike up, ran right around that corner, put
And
that
he
thing
put
right
it
in the
right
shed.
in the... Yeah, and that,
Right in the
like,
shed.
nothing... And then we were like, should we call the police? And you told him that. And he was like,
Yeah,
no,
and
thank
well,
God.
that's when he told me. Yeah, I didn't have the proper stuff, and
So it was kind
blah,
of
blah, blah.
lucky
So I'm
that we
like,
did not
oh.
call the police.
But he,
on
but
that,
he was
like more for an
banged
emergency.
up.
Or I guess the ambulance we were gonna call.
He was banged up. He had to
was
go to the
bad.
hospital. Yeah, he was a mess. But
It's forever ingrained in
that's
my
somebody
brain.
that's too old for something, right there in a
He is
nutshell.
definitely too old.
No.
Also, I think he had sandals on and like
Yeah, he
shorts
did.
and
He
a
had
tank.
sandals and shorts.
That was a standard outfit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that definitely didn't
And he
help
was
the
in
cause.
his 60s, to be honest with you, because we had
He's
talked-
definitely. I mean, he's significantly older than you.
yeah, we had talked about it, and he's in his 60s. He was up there.
He definitely should have not been doing that.
But he's not out of shape. Not that I want to say he's out of shape,
he's
but
like
he's
a
not,
youthful guy.
Yeah, he's not a. He
But
did
it
a lot of
was
stuff.
yeah, no, that's something he shouldn't be doing. I think it's time to get off the bike. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm still scarred by that. I can't even regroup. So you got to pull it from here. I can't.
Here's what's happening with this. So now I get into. Oh Jesus! Look at all these.
I took some lovely photos today. I won a bag.
So here's a girl, 25.
Okay.
Here's what she thinks she's too old for.
Okay, so she's 3 years older than me. Gonna be 2 because my birthday's in August.
She's too old to do more than one activity a day. Like, I wished I could have played her because I just took a picture because I was like, I don't want to be too disturbing, but she's too old to do more than one activity. And she went on to explain all this.
Now, yeah, what does she mean by activity?
Well, like if she went to the store today, that's it. We're done. Go home. You're not doing anything else.
I mean,
if she
we
had
kind
class,
of do just go to the store and that's it.
yeah, but no, but it's not like we don't intentionally say that's all we're doing is going to the store and coming back home. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes, yes, we say that, like, okay, we want to go, but it's not because I can't do them more than one activity.
Yeah.
She explained it as I cannot do more than one activity.
Huh.
Dinner's past 8.
But you know what? Let me rephrase this. Now, if she was in my shoes, when I went to the one store without you.
No. She's a normal child. She's a normal.
Oh,
person.
she's a normal person.
She's
okay.
a normal person, but she's very.
No,
very
I was gonna
entitled.
say, like, for me, yes, I would probably only have to do one activity.
She
come
was
home
talking
and
about
like
being
mentally
exhausted. That it would be too much for her.
Well, it would be exhausting.
No,
for
but
me.
not,
like
not for the reasons
no,
that you're
I know,
saying.
but I'm
though,
just
just
saying.
because like she'd be too tired after that, and don't ask her to do another thing.
Maybe she then comes home and screams her lungs out like Cashew.
Dinner's past 8. If it's past 8, she can't do it because that means you're pushing into 10.
What,
and
like
that
going
feeds
out
back to,
though, like going out with friends, or
like
just at home?
If like they don't get dinner going in time. Like right now, we're gonna eat at 8 o'clock. No, she wouldn't be able to eat
in
with
7
us.
minutes. So
She wouldn't be able to eat with us. I gotta take my jacket off because now I'm having a hot flash. I'm too old for that. Yeah, no, she wouldn't be able to do it.
So she would be eating
because
sleep for dinner.
Because she's asleep at 10.
She's eating sleep for
She
dinner.
has to be asleep at 10.
Well, yeah, but you're not supposed to eat 3 hours before you go to bed.
Yeah,
So she's
yeah.
onto something
But
there.
she's
I
just
guess.
saying it's going to push into her time frame. Being at a place where she's not having a better time than if she was alone. Apparently she has
Like at
better,
home?
Yeah, well, I guess
there's
she
a
means
lot.
like
See,
she has a better time alone.
I like that
so
one.
unless you're going to make her have a better time, don't ask her to come because she's
That's
not coming.
You know what? I like that one. But here's my thing. So the one activity, I guess you could kind of deem that and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just so tired, I couldn't do that. The 8 o'clock dinner thing, if she's if she's home alone and it's not affecting anybody, okay, whatever. But the third one was if you're not going to offer a better place. Now, if somebody comes over and they're like, it's my birthday this Saturday, are you going to come? And she's like, no. And they're
I'd
like,
be better
why?
off home.
I'll be more
Better off home alone.
Like, how do you explain that one? I guess you just lie.
Shady friends, shady friendship behaviors. I don't know. She went into
So
that.
she's definitely not down for the Real Housewife kind of
No,
friendship.
she's not an extrovert, I don't think.
So she is an introvert.
Being in a place that's not helping her grow. So if you're not providing something that's stimulating her to make her grow, don't ask her again.
So you not only have to make her have more fun, but you also have to
You need to be
more...
stimulating her. Yeah, get her going. And then low quality skincare and hair products. And
if somebody uses them, like she can't be...
that she will not be.
Okay, well that's...
She's too old for that.
Well,
like to
I
be
guess...
using crap stuff on her skin.
Well, I mean, yeah.
And then waiting in an airport lounge. She just threw that random one in there.
Is she a big... I guess she's a big traveler.
I'm like...
I don't even think I've been to an airport lounge once.
I'm like... What in God's name are you talking about? Now, here's the thing. So now, of course,
now, did she preface this by saying she's 25, or are you just looking at her?
No, it says 25 on her page. Like,
oh, okay, you went on her Instagram. Copyright.
I'm just trying to shut it down. I don't. Why is it coming back up every time?
Because it's gonna keep. You have to lower your phone volume.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. What does that say?
Florida woman caught driving without pants during DUI arrest. Oh,
Part 2.
Part 2.
Did you see Part 1?
No, this is cops. I don't know how I get these things. See, I'm too old for. And then here we go, rabbit hole. So
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. These girls are pretty young.
They are all young. So this one says 5 things I'm too old for. Can't imagine. They're all. She's in her 40s. She doesn't look 40s. As a woman in my 40s, God bless her. She's too old. Friends, I'm not sure of. I don't know what that even means.
Did you make a list of stuff?
I did make my own list. But she's talking for hours on this one.
Yeah,
here.
she's really going detail. Hands are moving around.
Yeah, she really needs to move on to number 2.
Clubs.
Too old for clubs.
I would say 40. Yeah, you should probably back away
a lot
from
of the ones that were in this age group were. These ones are all young, and they're too old.
She looks like she could be like just turned 30.
If you believe 2 + 2 equals 24.96, it's absolutely a yes. forcing friendships, relationships of any kind.
the hell?
I remember when I was younger and I used to try to like really get people
All right,
to
let's.
like me.
All right, we're not
I just don't-
verbatiming her video.
I just don't get it. And all of them
And they're
are-
all doing makeup.
it's like get ready with me, I guess, and you do 5 things that I'm too old for. However, they are all too young to be too old. 90%
Oh,
of
that
them
she
are
is 25.
90% of them are all 25, 24, and I'm just like, and they're all doing their skincare, and I'm like, I just
Well, I'm happy to say that
Can't.
my TikTok has neutralized out with the food. It's all gone. So, there you go. Hey, I thought this guy was vegan. What is he talking about eggs for?
there you go.
It says vegan in his bio. Why is he talking about eggs?
But you see,
Well,
look how
are
young
we-
they all are, and I'm thinking, are you kidding me? You're all too old for what? For what? You're 24, 25. You're
don't
too
know
old
why
for
I'm
holy
getting this.
crap. I don't know. I just, I do have a little list of my own.
Okay, well, let's hear it. Wait, am I going to have to come up with my own on the spot?
You could.
All right, well, go ahead.
So I said that I'm too old. I am too old for anything after 10, possibly 8. Is that just random? Or what is there something? No, is something behind this? Or what do you think? Oh, okay, well, we got to just.
Let's
roll
go.
through this.
I'm too
Okay.
old for that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're too old for children. We are way too old
Way
for
too
children.
old. Even if you think about it, what's the youngest cousin? What is she? She's in middle school now.
Yeah, no, I'm too
We're
old
too
for-
young for elementary school children.
No, too old.
Sorry, too
Oh,
old.
you're too
I'm too
young.
young to have an
I'm too
elementary
old.
school child anyway,
yeah,
too.
Yeah. I'm too old to stand in lines.
Wait, what was your first one again?
Too old for anything after 10 o'clock.
That is true. Honestly,
Possibly
let's
8
9
o'clock.
o'clock. 8, 9.
Yeah.
8, she needs to be on the car ride home because then she's going to start seeing dancing sponges.
Too old for, yeah.
Yeah, and that's just deep lore in our own life because we went all the way to Wildwood, New Jersey, which is basically at the bottom of
Oh,
New
but when I
Jersey.
saw the sponges, we were coming from Sesame Place.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I
That was from
remember.
when we went to go see Austin Mahone in Wildwood. We were driving home and you go, the signs are dancing sponges. That was our first ever time being in my presence disassociating. Maybe you saw them twice and you just didn't tell me about the Sesame Place one, but yeah, it was a far drive.
I know,
like
I remember
hours.
seeing things at Sesame Place too. Oh, well.
Oh, well, that's concerning, but glad we were here. We're here to say we made it home because we haven't been to
We
Sesame
did.
in years.
I'm just trying to figure out where I fit in between that screaming.
It's like a harmonizing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Coopers,
like a
don't
harmony.
harmonize with her. Okay,
So I'm too old to stand in lines. I used
Yeah.
to be really good at it.
I just I can't make it.
I don't know what's going on over there. I either want to be included in the fights
Right?
that go on
Like,
next
here's
door,
my thing. If
or
you're
I
going
want
to be
it
a
to
next
stop.
door neighbor, you're going to live in an apartment. Either, if you're going to
Bring
fight,
us into the loop.
make it loud enough that we can hear it. Unless it's something we don't want to hear, then
Like,
don't.
we can hear it, but
But,
and you
like,
can
make
hear
it clear enough. I don't want to have to get up and put my ear on the wall.
Well, not even that. It's just you can't be talking at the same time because
Yeah.
it's
Could you guys not do it when we're trying to record our podcast when we have, like, work?
If we're just ever sitting here on our phones, come on, throw it down.
She does it. Like, I'm telling
she
you right
does
now.
for you.
Oh, she does. Lord have me. Let me tell you this, though. As soon as we stop recording,
They'll be
it,
quiet.
well, I don't think it'll be quiet, but I think it'll just be normal screams.
Well,
like,
they'll go to sleep, too.
Well, yeah. All right, I'm sorry.
I think they drug them.
Though waiting in lines.
No waiting in lines. I'm also too old for ageism, and believe it or not,
Ageism? What do you mean?
Ageism. Like, I don't want to hear anything. Like, don't be talking about my age. Like, I don't want to talk about age.
She doesn't like being mammed.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't like being
What
mammed.
story were you at where Home Depot and the guy mammed you 3 times? And then the other guy was like, you should just get the tall... What was that thing the guy... I don't know.
Listen,
I don't ever want to be in the presence of a man
can't,
in a
I
hardware
can't count
store.
fast. Like can't doesn't have. But when somebody mams me, I can count you down real quick. Like I got you on mams. And the one kid at work mams me all the time because he's from the military.
She turned...
and I'm like,
she turned...
Mac,
Okay, well,
stop.
here's the thing. At least he's
No,
coming
I know,
from, like,
I know it's a
thing
respectful
like that.
thing. Yes, he mams younger coworkers as well.
Yeah, but the... Well, I'm assuming she's probably older than him now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's just like an older than him. But the guy at the Home Depot, he's like, yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am, it's over there, ma'am. And all we
There
were
was no
asking
need
for
for-
were the ladders.
It was, yeah, and there
We
was
just
no
needed a
need.
ladder.
Just tell me the aisle. You don't need to man me up and down and sideways.
But then wait, did you notice when the guy came up to him and he's like, "Yes, bro." So you're
I
either a
heard
ma'am
that.
or a bro. And the guy was not young.
Well,
it
you know
wasn't
what?
like a young guy.
Sorry.
It was like
I
an
heard
older
something
guy.
really nice today. It was like an interview on Instagram, I think. It was some British guy was telling a story, and I had no idea where he was going for this. And he was telling a story about coming back to London and taking a plane and taking a cab or something. And he said, or take a train to, I forget where, Brisbane or something, I don't know. And then he says, if you're fortunate enough to have money to take a taxi to Piccadilly Square, He's like,
Piccadilly.
and you get into the cab, and the cab driver says, now he's a man, and I guess he's assuming the cab driver is a man as well. He's like, and you get into the cab, and you have a male cab driver, and he leans over and says, "Where to, love?" And he said, "Isn't it nice where you can live it?" He goes, I realize I'm home in a country where another man can call another man love and don't mean anything by it except it's just a nice name to call somebody.
Yeah.
And he said, instead of
Toxic masculinity.
well,
Or fragile masculinity.
no, it wasn't even that. He was going with more pronouns. He said instead of having to wonder what someone's gender is or what someone's pronouns is, if you just called everybody love like they do in England, wouldn't that be easier in life?
Yeah, because it's gender neutral.
It's just a word like, and it's a lovely word to call. It's not like calling someone sweetie. That could be like, ooh, you know, like if you called somebody love, like it does sound, you know,
throw a little British accent on it.
love,
Love,
you know, governor.
Okay.
Sorry, totally.
Governor.
I don't know, sidetrack there.
Next one. Let's go. That was my foot.
Heat, and I
We
think
know
you'd
about
agree.
the heat. Yeah.
I'm too old for heat. I'm too old for hot flashes heat. The whole bit. I don't like anything.
She's opening the fridge mid cooking. She's in the fridge. The other day, she grabbed the ice pack, slapped it on the back of her neck, and put her head on the counter.
Well, it did feel good. I'm not gonna lie. The counter actually was a better thing.
I looked up on Amazon to look for her to get like a
neck thing,
cold vest. They're hundreds of dollars, but you know what? If this is going to be a lifelong thing,
no, it shouldn't. It should be a passing thing. But that's why I don't want to invest any money in this.
But we could just get. What if we got like a fisherman's vest and we just put ice packs all in the fisherman's vest? I'm sure that would actually probably be cheaper.
I'm sure that would work. Yeah, I'm sure.
Or we could knit you a vest,
Oh,
and then like, you know, I think that could work.
By the time we're done knitting the vest, I pray it would be over.
Hopefully, then I'll be in menopause.
That could happen with the way we knit. I'm over babysitting friendships.
I thought this said hula.
No, that said heels, but look, I can take them or leave them.
Babysitting friendships?
Yeah, you know, like, listen, we're friends. When I call you, we're friends. If I don't call you, we're friends. Like, let's just not have to babysit friendships, like that kind of thing. Like, I don't want to have to be like, if
you have
I'm
to check in,
like in some
on this
people,
time of this day.
I do have some people that if I don't call them regularly, you know, there's a problem. But I have other people like my sister-in-law who I can call, you know, every day and then go a week without calling her and she doesn't think nothing of it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe she does and she says it behind my back. I don't know. So fess up, girly. But I don't think she does, quite honestly, because she's just not that kind of person.
Right now, too, I think it also depends on how much we hang out with Dean. Like, I think because we're seeing Dean a lot, that I think she knows, like, we're in the fold of his life, I guess, maybe? I don't know.
We were always like that, me and her. Like, where
I know, but I'm saying right now we know exactly what's going on.
Like, we would take turns, like, where it would be like, I would call her, and then she would be like, "Oh, yeah, she last called me," and then she would call me, and vice versa. But like,
you guys also did live together for a little bit too.
Yeah, but I just also feel like I think she, unlike other folks, doesn't realizes like I'm not really going anywhere. Like clearly, like so I don't know why you need to be, you know.
Or well, no offense, but you guys just go to job, come back, go to job, come back. Like, you gotta wait. You gotta give it some time for there to be something that happened here, too.
Yeah, that's
like, you know, you can't just be like, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Let me know if anything changed. Nothing has probably changed.
And I only have two other ones. Okay. One is I'm too old to, basically the same thing, to care about what people think. I still do a little bit, but I'm really too old and I should stop. And I'm just too old to not take care of my health.
I was trying to swallow down my burps. I didn't interrupt you.
Gross.
And instead, you gave me a nasty look.
I just thought it was kind of gross.
Kind of side-eyed me.
Well, we had a lot of rules that rolled off the screen, so I had to read them out loud.
It's like a teleprompter.
It's like a teleprompter. I had to read them out loud, so I'm
going to have you print it out and we're going to tape it to the mic.
To make sure that they went into my head. And I've already broken about 3 because I've had my fingers in my mouth. I've touched my toes. I've moved my legs before waiting for clearance. So, yeah, I just... It was a lot.
Listen, you guys, just keep supporting our podcast. You can support this one and the We Watch It All. So then we can get official office set up, get our own separate mics, better mics, you know, just support us. And then she can do her tip-tattly dance all she wants.
I can run around the room.
Yeah, and all we could do laps like we're Cashew, from room to room to room to room.
See, now here's my thing. What happened to Cashew?
No, you don't hear her. She's still there low. She's low. She's a little low.
Let me hear. Oh, yep.
Yes,
there she is.
see, I told you she's just further away. They might
just
have.
didn't
They
like-
probably, you know what? They probably shut the door over here.
Oh, maybe.
And she's in the
Thank
living room.
you. That's kind of you. To
But I
do.
can still hear it, and like honestly, I'd rather hear it be louder than lower because the lower makes me feel like I'm crazy. Like where I'm like, am I hearing this or am I not?
So now, are you going to do any that you think you're too old for? I just might have to go check the broccoli because
It does stink. Yeah. Okay.
And usually
Let me
stink
ponder on
means
my
it's-
thought, and
yeah.
you get the broccoli. I didn't come up with anything.
What? Oh, well, we're almost done anyway.
I
think.
don't know. I tried to think, but I'm not really sure. Like I'm saying, like
You're not a trend person either. I notice you don't really jump on those trends. Not that I jump on them either, because I don't. They do annoy me. I'm not gonna lie.
oh, I hate. Yeah, I don't.
Because I hate when everybody. Listen. It's a trend. It's one of those things, and every person that's done it, as I watched, was like, "So I saw so and so do this, so I
Yeah.
had to jump on the trend." No, you don't have to jump on the trend. Be original. Do something else.
No, but I hate that because you know what I hate, especially with TikTok. There was like this TikTok where somebody was like, it was so stupid. It was like a joke, and people were like, oh, da. And then I clicked on the audio on it by accident, and the video that went viral was not even the actual person. It was someone using that person's audio that did the same exact video. They just copied them, used their audio, and that's the one that happened to go viral. And I was like, oh, unlike. It was funny, but now it's not funny because you literally ripped off the original person's video. I hate some of those trends like that.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean,
really. I'm
you
not
know
really a
what?
trendy person.
I'm
if
too
you
old
want
to
to watch,
only have 2 cats.
listen,
I need more cats. Oh my god, she looks angry, Sissy.
Sissy, she wants to get another cat.
I want another little Sissy.
No, you don't. You don't take care of these two.
Oh,
Anyway,
Sissy needs somebody to defend herself with.
no, she.
Me
needs
and
to-
her are
she
not
needs-
enough to go up against Cooper.
She needs to learn how to do better. Basically, TikTok is telling me I'm too old for it all. I feel
Yeah.
probably too old for TikTok. Probably too old for it's too old for. You name it. Yeah, I'm probably too old for it all.
I mean, I'm sure people would probably tell me I'm too old to have Legos. Too old to collect Funko Pops. But you know what? I do remember back in the day, like, I used to, my number one stand was Fifth Harmony. I was a Fifth
I
Harmony
know what Uncle
girly.
Jeff would say. You're too old to not have a job.
Ah, stop it. Okay, yeah, that's true too. But no, I remember people on like social media, they'd be like, if somebody liked, let's say Fifth Harmony, I was probably 14, and they'd be like, there'd be somebody who was like in their 20s, my age down, they'd be like, you're too old to like Fifth Harmony. Let me tell you right now, if Fifth Harmony was still a group right now, I'd be at every show still. Even though I listened to one of their songs today, it came up and I was like, ooh, these songs are not as good as I remember. Somebody also put a clip and somebody said they cannot be called Fifth Harmony. They were 5 different harmonies. Like their voices really did not mesh together.
Yet
that
I
well.
could never tell them apart and I'd be like,
I
is
could
this
tell
so
them-
and so?
no, I could tell them apart,
You
but,
could.
like-
I couldn't.
But
though.
like, yeah, no, I was
Took
thinking
me a
about
long
that
time.
today. They really, some of them stood out sort of like a thumb. Oh, don't get me wrong. Individually, amazing vocals. Why did this? She wasn't cooking the potatoes 2 seconds ago, and now they sound like they're gonna boil over.
Yeah, I know.
What the hell happened?
I turned it up.
Oh my god, what's going on over there?
I turned it up to 5.
Oh, I probably could have came up with Too Young to Be, but I don't really. Now I can't think of anything.
You're too young to be too serious.
Too young to forget this many things.
This many. Well, I'm too old to forget this many things.
I am also too young to fight that child next door. I mean, too old.
Yeah.
Too old, sorry. I am not too young. You know what, Sissy? How old are you, Sissy? Sissy's turning 8 this year,
She's huffing him.
so she could take that kid. Wait, she's grabbing the mic.
What are you
Toes on the mic.
Toes on the mic stand.
Toes on the mic, Sissy. All right. I'll try to think maybe of something for next week, but yeah, I don't really know.
Yeah, I know. That
I
just,
feel like I'm just.
it's just one of those
I
things
guess
that grabbed me
it's
today
really
and-
just probably the only one that's probably factual for me is I'm too old not to have a job. But you know,
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
what am I gonna do? Okay,
It's a work in progress.
I would. That girl, 1 activity a day. I would never recover if I had a job.
I
I'd
read
be
that
on-
one and I'm like, oh god, she's got to be friends with my child.
I would literally be violently sick. I'd spend my days in the bathroom like I used to when I had to go to school. I did. I spend most of my time in there.
I chased somebody right out the bathroom today.
With
you know,
your movements?
no, you know when you go into a bathroom, you know when somebody's been sitting there for a while
Yeah.
because you can just get the
It's
feel.
you. She calls me and she'd be like, yeah, I'm just sitting in here. She brings her laptop in and she's like working. And then,
Well, I do extensive
But here's
paper
my thing.
downage.
But at least you're bringing your laptop and you're doing work. But work in
Wait,
quotes.
but I set it up with a garbage pail in front of me. That's well, because this bathroom is a solo bathroom that nobody ever touches. So
That's her personal bathroom.
My personal bathroom, in my opinion. So you get there before anybody else has used it in the morning.
I'm too young to not be able to live in senior living.
I wished I was old enough.
God.
So
Oh.
I do love my personal bathroom. However, sometimes I can't get to it because it's far. And that means if it's 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock, that means other people have entered my personal bathroom. And I can't have that. So I don't find it as sacred as, So I tend to just free willy anywhere. But I knew that I knew I was going to have to go to the bathroom before I came home. There was no doubt. My stomach was bopping and booping, and I'm like, holy moly.
I know. I was laying here this morning, and they said if you lay on your left side, it's supposed to be better for your stomach to digest, and you're supposed to feel less pain. But I was laying on my right side, no pain. I flipped over to that left side because, Cooper was sitting here, so I was looking at him. Girl, something happened to my stomach.
I don't know. All I know is I was sitting there, and the more water I drank, the worse it got. So I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom before I drive home because I'm never going to make it. So
and you had stores.
Yes.
And let me tell you, you ever been to a Trader Joe's bathroom?
No,
They
I'm not doing
always
that.
reek.
My job bathrooms are very clean. I will say that they clean them every 2 hours. Somebody is in those bathrooms.
God.
Yeah, that's
serious.
They go every 2 hours, and pretty much every time you go in the bathroom, you'll find the seats up and the toilets are blue because they've cleaned them again. Like, they're
crazy.
They've definitely upped it since COVID for sure, but they were always pretty on it.
Yeah.
So they are pretty clean, I'm not going to lie. So I go to the next bathroom that I know of that I feel is clean. So I see somebody's feet and I see little footsies under there. So I'm like, oh, no. You gotta go.
Of like 100. You have like 100 bathroom stories we could think of. I just thought of one.
So I'm like, no. You got to go because I know I'm going to blow this stuff up. Out you go. So you got to go. And when you're going into it and you're going, there ain't no way this is going to smell good. There's just no way. I had broccoli and zucchini and everything for lunch. It's not happening.
We're too old to let guys think that we don't poop anymore.
Yeah, I'm over that. I used to hide that, and no, I don't care. Lots of stuff.
Let's have a poop off. I'll take you down anytime.
You probably could. However, this lady had to go because there's still what do you call it, like poop shy. So I'm like, no, I'm on a clock. I got 20 minutes. This has to happen within these 20 minutes. So she's got to go. So I'm just standing around. I go into the big stall because that's what I do. Gotta stick my laptop in the handicap rail. You let it sit right there. It goes in between the rail and the wall. So then I'm like, okay, hang my lunch bag up, hang my coat up. I got it all with me today, so I can't do anything else. So
Yeah, because she's on her way out.
Because I'm on my way out. So I'm like, all right. If I just hang out a little bit, she's definitely going to go. So now I set up my seat I don't use the little flimsy papers. I've told you that I take the actual paper towels that come out of the big paper towel hole. So I take a long strand of that and I get the seat all squared.
Yeah, we don't sit on the toilet here.
No sitting on toilets. If you sit on a toilet, I don't know where you've been. So I pop a squat. Now she can hear me taking my coat off and settling in. You can hear me unzipping the lunch bag.
Her coat is very loud.
Yeah, my coat it's heavy.
I can sometimes when she's on the phone with me, I can barely hear her if she's walking because the coat's so loud.
It's like one of those
between the coat and the squeaky shoes.
Her shoes just squeak. Her shoes squeak.
It's like that SpongeBob episode where his shoes squeak. That's her.
So I'm too old for this scrap in this bathroom. She's got to go. So I'm thinking, all right, now I'm looking down. I'm like, she's not getting up. We need to move.
You should have done like when we were in the Whole Foods, that lady was in there going,
I was
started grunting.
I was thinking
I would go. I would go if I was.
I was thinking of that. So then I'm like, all right, I hear a courtesy flush go. So I'm like, oh, is that courtesy or is she actually getting up? And then I hear the door. She gets out. I'm like, whew. I knew if I pressured you enough, you were going. And the worst part is, I'm looking
started
between,
tapping your foot on the floor.
I'm looking between the slits of the door, and I can see I think she got up and left and was headed towards another bathroom. I honest to God think that's what was going on.
I mean, I won't make you be the only one that shares a poop story. I'll share the one from my Target to the Whole Foods.
Oh,
I went to Target. Well, okay. Here, I just mentioned this earlier. When she goes to work, we only have one car. So I was going to a Barnes & Noble's because they had a Funko Pop that was going to be released. And I was like, they said they had it. I called the night before, so I was going to go. Barnes & Noble's didn't open till like 9. So I was like, okay, there's some good shops in this area. I'm just going to go to the shops because we also needed stuff from the store. So I was like...
Yeah, she had a couple of lists.
Yeah, I was like, I could get... Oh, this was like right around Thanksgiving. So I was getting stuff to make for like our Thanksgiving desserts that we usually will bring. So I go to Target. I'm in the Target. Listen, shopping in the morning is not that bad. It's just like mom's basically. So it was nice. So I have a cart full of stuff. Nothing that we need. We didn't need anything from Target. I had puzzles in there. I'm not gonna
Nothing she needed.
Nothing I needed. So in our Target in the front, they have like the main bathroom with a ton of stalls, and then they always have the one by the pharmacy.
And they're never clean.
No. So I'm in the back by the pharmacy.
That one's
some
somewhat.
lady goes in, and I'm standing outside the bathroom, and she's in there for a minute, and I hear her in there.
She's not going in, friends.
I'm not going in because
It's COVID.
here's my thing. I was like, I would have went in because let me tell you, that stomach was saying, uh-oh. And I would have taken my mask off if I had the
When
poop
she
left.
has to go, we
It's
have
time to go.
Yeah, we gotta, like, everybody
So
gotta move.
I'm alone, and I call you, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. So you're like, go to the front. I'm like, so I'm either, I was like, well, I have to go now. So I'm like, either I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna go to the one in the front. The one in the front was like closed for maintenance. So
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
right.
yeah,
That's when they were redoing
doing
the front. Moving the Starbucks.
Yes. So I got in the car. I drove over to the Whole Foods because I had to go there anyway.
I think I was telling you to go there because
Yeah.
they're pretty.
No,
they're
it
fairly
was
clean.
really nice. But after what I did to that Whole Foods, I got out, I parked the car, I went straight to the back of the Whole Foods, popped it down. I blew up that Whole Foods. I was the only one there. Thank God it was not a busy time.
She's calling. She goes, I just totally destroyed that Whole Foods bathroom. We can never go back. I'm like, yeah, we can. We have
I'm
to.
like, I'm never going to be permitted in this Whole Foods ever again. And honestly, sometimes I think they look at me questionably in there. They're like,
Your
that's
picture's
the
on the wall
bathroom.
somewhere
It's
in the back.
somewhere in the back. They definitely scanned my face.
Look, we're too old to care about where we poop now. As long
Well,
as we
I do care
keep
about
it,
when I
no,
go to
I
the
mean
bathroom.
like,
I prefer not to go in public.
of course.
That's the one thing. The only time I will go pee in public is if I'm on the brink of pissing my pants and I don't have a pad on. If I had a pad on, I would hold it and let it slowly trickle into the bag.
That's what I thought was happening yesterday in the
But
gym. And
I
I
was
was like,
like-
please no.
I was like, well, no, because I'm a level 5 wearer, so I got a lot of padding there that could soak up piss. But if I have to go, I go. And the only other place I'll go,
Apparently, I'm too old to have a period. No, go ahead.
and
Sorry.
the only place I will go pee is at the movie theater before the movie, because I'm not getting up during a 2 to 3 hour movie. And you know what? I'm too young to have my period.
No, you're not.
Well, I was too young when I got my period. How about that?
Oh my god, it's time to cook, and it's we're knee deep in here.
Yeah, no,
we're
we've
going into an ugly
lost
place.
it. I'm like, what did we even title this episode?
I'm too old.
We talk about being too old. We talk about our bowel movements.
Oh god, no. I don't think that should ever be a title of anything for anybody.
No. Let us know. You should give us a good rating and leave your worst bowel experience in a
In a store. Where have you went to the bathroom that
Yeah.
you
Oh,
said
give us
I'll
a
never do
good
it again?
rating. Yeah. Either give us a good rating, tell us where you'll never go to the bathroom again, or the cleanest bathroom
I
you've
will
ever
tell you
been
where
in.
you should go, and that is to the Wegmans bathrooms. Now, I can't speak
I
of
haven't
all
been
of
in
them,
it.
but the one by us is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I will say Home Goods and Trader Joe's.
Sometimes Home Goods,
but sometimes they have no. It's not that they're not clean. They have a stench to them, like someone blew that thing up.
I think some people do in Trader
And it's
Joe's.
like, yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, if you're eating these
a bunch-
Trader Joe's
I was
food,
gonna say that's a bunch
could-
of roughage folks. So you know,
yeah. I mean, we're Trader Joe's folks.
yeah. So you watch out for us.
Whole Foods is usually pretty clean though, but I do see a lot of people going in and out and cleaning
Yeah.
that bathroom. So I will
yeah.
say that.
But I think a lot of people use that one too because it is one of the cleaner ones.
Yeah, but yeah,
So,
leave us in your
traffic.
rating. What's your least favorite and your favorite bathroom to go in public if you have to go. Movie
Help us
bathrooms are
sister
definitely
out. Tell
pretty
us
bad.
where the good stuff is.
Yeah. Let us know. Don't put some like store that's on the West Coast though. Like what do they have? Ralph's? We don't want to know that.
Well, the West Coast people might.
Well, let us know. Actually, let us know. What if we go over there one day and we're like, oh my god, where do we go?
Wish
pee?
they had told us where
And
we
so
could
it's like,
go.
then now we come back to this moment and they're like, somebody
Sure,
said
that
Ralph's.
Air One bathroom is
I
gotta be
bet that
top notch.
No, I bet they don't even have a bathroom Air One to the
they don't even
public. I
permit
bet
you?
they don't even let the public go in the bathroom.
Interesting.
Because think about those shakes and that those $20 meals that they're giving you. That thing would blow up a bathroom.
A bathroom should be a given. You should be allowed to have a bathroom experience if you're paying $20 for a shake. I'm just saying. That sounds like a fair
now
trade to me.
we're gonna get an airplane ticket. Just go to see if Air One has a bathroom. If you've ever been to Air One, let us know if they have a bathroom,
I'm
please.
gonna have to ask somebody. I don't know.
We're gonna have to figure this out. I mean, you get that Hailey Bieber smoothie and something starts rumbling. Be like, I need the code. I need the code. All right, sorry. So if you're on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. Don't give us a thumbs down. Instead, leave a comment telling us how we can improve. And make sure you subscribe and follow so you don't miss any episodes. And check out our other podcasts. We watch it all. We've officially moved over to being a Real Housewives podcast.
Yes. Primarily reality.
Yeah, but just
We're
bravo,
gonna
bravo,
stick in
bravo.
the real world.
Yeah,
Of Bravo.
see how
Bravo,
real we got?
Bravo.
We're so real over here, so we were like,
Yeah.
let's get real over there. So we're doing the Real Housewives of New Jersey on Fridays, and on Mondays we're doing Ultimate Girls Trip.
Thank God we don't drink.
We were speculating ourselves though about doing a drinking episode for our other podcast once we get a camera going. Trying some housewife drinks,
Oh yes, but I meant like
like drink.
on a regular evening basis. Sure.
I don't like the way alcohol tastes, so it's a win for me.
There you go.
But I think that's all. We'll be back next week with Lord knows what, because I did not think this was going to turn into speaking about bowel movement.
No, I didn't either. That's not really where we were going.
No. Yeah.
Nope.
And that's it. So we're going to go eat.
Yeah, go hit the button and go down a little TikTok rabbit hole, maybe of bowels. Who knows?
Of what?
Bowels.
I hope not.
I hope not too, but you know.
Ugh.
Maybe you should look up the one that we were talking about, the girl driving with her pants down in the DUI. That's
I
on
don't know.
Cops. Take a looky-loo at that one. Because you know we're going back to find that one to figure out
Yeah,
what was going
TikTok
on.
keeps your history.
Yeah.
So you can go back and see what was going on there. And now we're going to go, especially because peace and quiet.
Oh, that's not going to last.
No.
I feel
So
it's-
let's
Yeah. Hit the button.